Good afternoon, everybody. Maggie here. Life on a budget. Just came out to the property here. I did a couple passes with the snowblower. So I'm going to kind of show you the mess that I have here right now because I haven't been out for a while. There's been so much snow that we've got here in northwestern Ontario. So far I've just done a little pass so I could walk through here and show you. And then I'm going to keep on snow blowing and open it up, and I'll show you how it looks when I get everything done. There's a lot of snow here, as you can see. Quite different from the last time I was here. I have to really do something with that carport or I'm gonna have a problem. It's been cleaned off twice, but it's still full of snow. So I took the snowblower down here, made a one pass through, just so I could walk through and show you guys what I'm dealing with here. Whew, still got like 3 months of this. Probably the snow won't be gone till close to the end of April. There's my little shed. All my stuff I have stored. Yeah, it's quite the mess out here. But finally it's like -1 or -2. It's a little foggy, but I decided to make an attempt to come out here and maybe get everything cleaned off and opened up. So when I do decide to get back out here to work, it won't be so much waiting time or so much work to clean it up. I have to clear some stuff up that fell over and that I don't want wrecked. But so far it looks like everything's still standing, everything's here. So that way I have no problem. I pretty much have my sister next door taking care of everything. As you can see, you can't even get up to the camper door, which I want to go in there and check if there's any leaks or anything before I leave. And the carport's just covered. So I'm gonna have to get this all cleaned up before I go so I don't have a problem with that falling down. And then I'm gonna have to make a trail here to the outhouse. There's the woodshed I started. Yeah. So if you come up the hill here, you can see the can't even talk straight. Outhouse has quite a bit on it and around it. So I'll need to get that cleared up, but I just thought I'd make a pass before I brought you guys in to show you. My little apple tree's pretty brown right now, but I think she'll make it. There's the little snow blower I'm using to do this. The snow, because nobody's been here, it's not really compacted. It's like kind of fluffy, so I'm hoping it won't take too long to do. I have to be back in town by 4 o'clock to take my granddaughter to her skating. So, but as you come out here by the road, you can see where the plow's been going by. It's pretty high. I'll stand here, so if you look here, it's pretty much up to my knees. So that's the hard part, just getting that cleared out of the bank. Okay, I've done another 10-15 minutes or so. And this is how much I have opened up now. This little snowblower is a trooper. It just goes and goes and goes. Best purchase I ever made. Yeah. So I got it. Pretty much goes down to the ground, because like I said, nobody's been driving in here. So it's not all run over. But I have a little chunk out here by the road to do, and then I'm gonna cut the corner there so it faces down the hill, because that's the way I would come in. So I got this little piece left here. Clean up this little edge a little more once I get this done. And then I gotta widen it some more. I wanna bring it over to about here where I took that first pass. So this whole front end's gonna be open. And I'll kind of cut off this corner a little, just so you can drive in from either angle, because I want to bring my trailer in here and empty my truck. Hopefully I won't get stuck. Seems pretty solid, so I'm gonna hope for the best anyway. You can see I'm getting it right down to the dirt, which is probably not a good thing, but it needs to be done, because if I keep leaving, I'm gonna have 4 feet of snow to clear. So I'm pretty much got the driveway open. A couple more passes and that'll be done. And then I'll clean up around the carport, the outhouse, the camper, and the back shed. Maybe clean off that little chicken coop that I have there. It doesn't have much snow on it, but... And then up here, Camper really doesn't either. Just want to get that carport done so it doesn't cave in on me. And then the outhouse. Looks like it has a lot, but that goes to a peak, so it's really not that much on there. I have this little strip here left to do. And then I might do a little more wide to the outhouse, do one more pass up there. Other than that, this is going pretty quick. I'm thinking it took me about a half an hour so far. So like I said, best little purchase I ever made. I paid $400 for that. My son was wanting to get rid of it. So now he's got the best of both worlds because I own it and he uses it when he needs it. So that works out for both of us. But I'm going to get back at it here and try and get this cleaned up and finished. Not sure quite what time it is, but I want to leave here at the latest 3 o'clock. So back to work. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, everybody, I got the driveway done. It's pretty wide. I can probably drive in here now. It's taken me maybe an hour to do this much. That little thing just runs and runs. I haven't even had to put gas in it. I think it's about 15, 20 years old, so everything on it's metal, so there's no plastic that can break. But you can see it's like a highway in here now. Now I just gotta clean off the toilet, clean off the carport, clean off the camper, and maybe a little bit on that back shed, and then I'll be heading home. So once I get all these cleaned off, I'll give you a little look at it, and then I'm heading out. So you could see we've definitely had snow here in northwestern Ontario, and it's been a while since I've been out here. So I'm hoping to get back out here more often, but the weather ain't looking so good. But we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to put you aside for a minute just so I can clean off everything, and then I'll bring you back and show you the finished product here. It's a lot of work because I'm just getting over that cold still, but needed to be done, and I'm quite happy that I finally made it down here to do that. So I'll see you in a bit. Well guys, it's about 1:45, and I think I've done about as much as I can do today. I ran out of gas with the snowblower, but I'll come out here to the road and I'll walk you in and show you what I got done down here. It'd be nice when winter's over and I can get into building my tiny house and getting things set up here, and then next winter I'll be here to take care of this more often. So here's how I widened it. I didn't get anything done at my sister's because I ran out of gas, but I widened the driveway here so I can drive right down in again. It's pretty solid in here, so I wasn't worried about getting stuck or anything. Cleaned out my truck, cleaned out my trailer, put the snowblower back in, tied it all down so it ain't gonna go anywhere. Then I walk it down around this corner here and I'll show you. There was a lot of snow on that little shed at the back. I think there had to be 1.5 feet to 2 feet of snow up on top of there. Because it's a flat roof, I know it's not a good design plan, but it's all I had at the time. So you can see all the snow, I pulled it all off of there. Now it should be fine for another month or so. And then I'll have to come back and probably do all this all over again when I get a nice day. I managed to get the wheelbarrow out because I had these bunch of 2x4s given to me, and I'm going to use them for kindling and doing crafts. You could see the snow I took off the carport. There's a little chunk right up there, but that's a lot of heavy snow, and it's so wet because it's so mild today. I think it's like -2, like I said earlier. But I pulled all this snow off, and then I used the snowblower, cleaned out to the bathroom so I could use it, and then I piled all the rest of those 2x4s here, and I'm supposed to get another load of those, so that'll be nice. Put a couple pallets here because my friend's going to bring me a whole bunch of cedar siding. He's tearing down a building in a small town here, and he asked me if I wanted it. And you know me, if it's low cost or no cost, I'm going to take it. And I'm thinking I can use it for the outside of my shed when I build it. So that's what I got done today, so I'm quite happy. I feel a lot better now sitting in town, knowing that my carport and everything isn't going to cave in. And I know my sister tries to help, but she's getting up there in age. She'll be 70 this year, and I can't expect her to come and do this kind of stuff. I know she's only 9 years older than me, but still, people age differently, and she's one of them. I love her to death, but I don't want her out here. She's already had a heart attack in her past, and I don't want nothing happening to her. So I'm hoping to get out here sooner than later. So not only can I do my own stuff, but I can help her out quite a bit. So there's my update for today. And hopefully it won't be so long before I get back out here again. You see, my woodshed isn't woodshedding too much because I really didn't get it finished. Got it up off the ground and that was about it. But I'll get back to that too. I'm not too worried about it because, like I said, we only have a couple months left, maybe 3. And then I'll be out here permanent. So you can see it's a very gloomy day. I'm gonna get going home now before we get freezing rain, because that's what they were calling for earlier. And the highways aren't that great out this way when you get bad weather. There's a lot of accidents. So I'm gonna head home to upload this video for you. And I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments if there's anything you'd like to know about this place or my mobile home that I'm selling. I put a video of that for the exterior and the interior earlier on a video. Well, on 2 videos actually. So if you're interested in anything there, just let me know. Drop a comment below, subscribe, share, and I'll see you the next time I'm out this way. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. See you soon.